Recording in progress.
Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you please respond in the chat? Yes, 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 yes. Very, very good evening, guys. Very, very good evening. Miss you guys. Yesterday the class is not there, right? So today again. All right, guys. All right, all right. So what you did yesterday? At this time, what you did? Practiced? Did you practice? Or you feel like, today there is no class? You think like that? Right, 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 right. That is good. That is good, guys. That is good. Very good, guys. Very good. All right. So let us start our today's session. So, guys, before starting our today's sessions, let me just try to have a very, very small and a quick recap of the concept which we had covered in our yesterday's class. Sorry, day before yesterday's class. So, guys, by day before yesterday, we have done with our IO streams. And I told you there are 4 types of streams are there, like byte streams, character streams, data streams, and object streams. And we have covered all those streams. We had seen buffered streams, although all those particular concepts we had covered, guys. Now, guys, today we are going to start discussing about collection framework. Okay, today our topic is collection framework. Collection framework. Now, guys, actually, most of the time, people will be thinking that collection framework is very hard. It is very complex. People will be thinking like that. But as a matter of fact, trust me when I say this, collection framework is one of the easiest topic in entire core Java. Okay. So trust me, guys, in any Java interview, most expected topics are, first one is OOPS, second one is collections. One more time I'm saying you, most expected topics in interview. First one is OOPS, like what are the features of OOPS, what is encapsulation, what is inheritance, what are the points in inheritance, abstraction, interfaces, abstract method, abstract class, method overloading, method overriding, like that. Okay, OOPS features. And second one is collection framework. So that is the reason generally most of the people will be thinking that collection framework is hard, collection framework is tough. No, guys, basically collection framework, I mean, why people will be thinking it is hard and it is tough, it will cause us confusion. Guys, simply I'm saying you, there will be nearly 10 to 12, 10 to 14 collection classes will be there, like most commonly used collection classes. Okay, for all, let us think like 10 classes are there, collection classes. For all these 10 classes, you need to remember some features, and those features will be almost similar for all these classes. For example, guys, in how many ways we can create strings? In how many ways we can create strings? Did you remember that? In how many ways? Strings, guys. I mean, okay. By using how many classes? Sorry, my question is wrong. By using how many classes we can create strings? Did you remember that? Yes, 3 classes I told you. What are those? String class, string buffer class, and string builder class, right? Now, if I ask you, what is the difference between string buffer, and string builder? What is the difference between string buffer, and string builder? Right? Like you will be getting a little bit confused, right? Like which one is mutable, which one is immutable, what is synchronization, what is like which one is synchronized, which one is not synchronized, which one accepts, like dot equals method, how dot equals method will be acting in string, how dot equals method will be acting in string buffer, string builder. Guys, are you understanding me? For 3 classes, only for 3 classes, if you are having little bit confusion in collections, there will be minimum, just imagine 10 classes. For all these 10 classes, the features will be same. Like you need to remember different concepts. Did you understand, guys, what I'm trying to say here? You'll understand. You'll be getting that. You'll be getting there. So that is the only reason most of the time people will be thinking that collection framework is hard, collection framework is tough, we cannot remember. No, not my students. Guys, I will make it very easy for you. Okay. Now, did you remember when I discussed about IO streams? I told you guys, if you understand byte streams correctly, all other IO streams are very easy for you. Please respond, guys. Please respond in the chat. Am I right or wrong? Did you understand all IO streams concept? Exactly. So in the same manner, we will be trying to enjoy with our collection framework classes also. Okay. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. But one thing what I want to say is first class, like collection framework, that is today's class, will be involving little bit theory. Theory will be more. I hope it's okay for you guys. Okay. So please concentrate correctly. Right. Now, collection framework. Right. Guys, when you're speaking about collection framework, in collection framework, there are two root interfaces are there. Okay. First one is collection. Second one is map. Collection framework. In collection framework, there are two root interfaces. Okay. Collection is an interface. Map is also an interface. Guys, kindly please don't get confused. Most of the time people will be thinking that map is also a child interface for collection. Okay, but no. Map is one of the root interfaces for collection framework. Right? Collection is an interface. It is a predefined interface. Map is also a predefined interface. Okay. So these two interfaces make collection framework. These two interfaces make collection framework. So once again, I'm saying you in collection framework, there are two root interfaces are there. First one is collection interface and second one is map interface. Right? Now, when you're speaking about collection interface, guys, just a second. I need some more colors here. Just a minute, guys. Okay, just I hope it will be sufficient. Okay, now, so guys, in collection interface, for collection interface, there are three child interfaces are there. List, set, and queue. List, set, and queue. These three are child interfaces for these three are child interfaces for collection interface. List, set, and queue. One more time I'm saying you, guys, for collection framework, there are two root interfaces are there. First one is collection interface. Second one is map interface. For collection interface, we are having three child interfaces like list, set, and queue. Okay. For list interface, when you are speaking about list interface, there are implementation classes like array list, linked list, vector. Okay. These are implementation classes for list. Implementation classes in the sense, in the code we will be using these class names: array list, linked list, and vector. Okay, implementation classes, these are classes, guys. Okay, this is a interface. List is also an interface. Array list, linked list, and vector, what are these are classes, guys. Classes. Are you understanding me? Guys, please tell me, are you understanding me? Now, just like list, guys, just like list, for set, we will be having implementation classes like hash set, linked hash set, linked hash set, tree set. Okay, like this. Please check this. For set, these are implementation classes: hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. Just let me try to have a small arrow mark like this. These three are implementation classes for list. These three are implementation classes for set, and for queue also we will be having some implementation classes like linked list, and priority queue. Sir, linked list is already present in list interface. Again, for queue also you are writing. Yes, even though it is present in list interface, again I'm trying to write in queue, guys. You will be understanding why we are writing like that. Okay, kindly please wait for the particular topic. Right, this is for queue. This is for queue. Now, guys, answer me a question. How many child interfaces are there for collection? How many child interfaces are there for collection? I am not asking collection framework. I am not asking collection framework. Listen to the question correctly. I'm asking only for collection. For collection, there are three child interfaces. Guys, is map child interface for collection? Is map child interface for collection? No, guys, no, completely no. Map is one of the root interfaces for collection framework. Okay, right. Now, guys, for map also there are some implementation classes like hash map, linked hash map, tree map, hash table, like this. Okay, so these are implementation classes for map, guys. These are implementation classes for map. For map, you are having 4 implementation classes are there, like this. Okay, now 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, guys, these 12 collection classes are most commonly used in almost all Java projects. Trust me when I say this, lots and lots of collection classes are there. Literally lots and lots of collection classes are there, but most commonly used collection classes are these 12. So once again, I'm trying to write it here. Guys, please, collection. What is this collection, guys? It is an interface. Collection, that is an interface. Map is also an interface. List, it is also an interface. Set, interface. Queue, interface. What about array list, linked list, and vector, guys? What are these? These are classes. Exactly. All these three are classes. Of course, implementation classes. Hash set, linked hash set, tree set, implementation classes. Linked list, priority queue. These are also implementation classes. And hash map, linked hash map, tree map, and hash table are also implementation classes. I hope you got an idea, guys. Did you got an idea? Please tell me. Yes. Yes, that is good. That is good. Now, guys, actually, you know what is an array, right? You know what is an array, right? Like array means it collects multiple elements of similar data types in a continuous block of memory. Okay. Are there any drawbacks which are present in array, guys? Is there any drawbacks? Yes. Yes or no? Okay. Can you please give me some? Can you please give me some? Okay, first one is fixed size. Of course, length is limited, size is fixed. Okay, fixed length. Okay, size is fixed. Second one. Yes, sir. Arrays will accept only homogeneous data. Arrays will not accept heterogeneous data. See, I mean, in the definition of arrays only, it is there. Arrays will collect multiple elements of similar data type. Like arrays will not accept multiple elements of different data types, right? So if we want to overcome that, so I mean, we don't have any option with arrays. And one more drawback of arrays is there is no method support for arrays. Like you already know that. You already know that, right? As there is no method support in arrays, guys, working with arrays is fun. I'm not saying no. We can actually, it is actually very fun to work with arrays, but it will take a little bit more time, guys. What do you say? What do you say? Working with arrays is very good, like very nice. I mean, personally, I will enjoy that. But actually, as there is no method support in arrays, it will take a little bit more time, guys. Am I right or wrong? Yes, exactly. So what is like an alternative for this array? Guys, the alternative for arrays is collection framework. Whatever the drawbacks which are present in arrays, like length, size, length, heterogeneous data, method support, all these drawbacks can be overcome by using collection framework. And what is a collection framework, guys? I told you collection framework is a set of classes, right? Now, did you remember where all these classes are present? Did you remember that? I told you. In which package all these classes are present? All these classes are present in, all the collection classes are present. Suma, no, completely wrong. What is happening? I did not expect that from you. That is correct. Guys, come on, tell me. All the collection classes are present in which package? Java.util package. Guys, even in sleep also, we should not give a wrong answer for this. Okay? These are damn sure questions, guys. You should be remembering them. All these collection classes, are present in Java.util package. Java.util package. Kindly please do remember this particular point, guys. Okay, right. Now, so guys, like Again, once again, collection framework. When you're speaking about collection framework, there are two root interfaces are there, like collection interface and map interface. In collection interface, we are having three child interfaces like list, set, queue, and in list there are three implementation classes. Guys, again, a lot of other classes are there, but these are most commonly used, most commonly asked classes. Okay, like array list, linked list, vector. In set, you are having hash set, linked hash set, reset. In queue, linked list and priority queue. I already told you linked list is present in list, and again it is present in queue also. What is the difference? Whenever we are discussing about that, you will be understanding that. And yes, in map, hash map, linked hash map, remap, and hash table. Right. Now guys, okay, list, set, queue, map. But my question is, what is list? Okay, you are saying list, but how exactly list works? How exactly list works? Right, guys, please listen to me. In list, elements will be in list interface. Elements will be stored just like an array. In list interface, elements will be stored just like an array. List accepts duplicate elements also. In list interface, elements will be stored just like an array. List accepts duplicate elements also. As simple as this, not more than that. Let me try to go with set interface. In set interface, elements will be stored just like an array. Set will not accepts duplicate elements. Guys, are you observing the difference here? In list, elements will be stored just like an array. Just like an array means the sense length will starts with 1, index position will starts with 0. Like how an array will be, how the data will be stored in an array, just like that. But in list will allows, list will accepts duplicate elements. List will accepts duplicate elements, but set will not accept duplicate elements. This is the main difference between, trust me when I say this, this is the main difference between set and list, and you will get this question. You will get this question in interview. Okay. Now queue. How elements will be stored in queue? Queue. In queue interface, elements will be stored just like an array, but in the form of FIFO. What do you mean by that? First in, first out. Elements will be stored in the form of first in, first out. This is for queue. And now map. Let us go with map. When you're speaking about map, guys, this is interesting. This is interesting. In map interface, sorry, just a second. In map interface, elements will be stored in the form of key value pairs. Elements will be stored in the form of key value pairs. Key value pairs, guys. Key value pairs means if we want to store a data, we need to give a key. We cannot simply store data. For example, if you want to store student names, along with the student names, you need to give a key also, like 101 student 1, 102 student 2, 103 student 4, like that. Did you understand, guys? Key value pair means like it is like a couple. You cannot store a single data. You need to store a key along with data. I mean, we'll be discussing, guys. We'll be discussing whenever I'm trying to give an example on map. Easily, you'll be able to understand that. Trust me when I say that. Okay. Yes, we can do that, Rathod. We can do that. Now, guys, yes, coming back to collection framework. In collection framework, there are two root interfaces are there, like collection interface and map interface. So for collection interface, there are three child interfaces are there, like list, set, queue, and map. For map interface, you don't have any child interfaces. Directly you will be having implementation classes. Now, how elements will be stored in list? How elements will be stored in list? How? Just like an array. But what is the main difference, guys? What is the main difference? Difference between list and set. List, guys, you need to say that clearly, completely, precisely, please. List will allows duplicates. Once again, list will allows duplicates. Set will not allows duplicates. Okay, guys, tell me one thing. For example, you need to collect student names. Which one you will prefer, list or set? You need to collect student names. Guys, why? I don't know why some people are saying like set here. Guys, set will not allow duplicates. When you are speaking about student names, there will be duplicate names, right? If set is not allowing duplicates, you will be getting an error. How you will be accepting set? How you will be taking set? No, you should not take set. What you should be going? You should be going with list. Okay, for example, roll numbers, then obviously roll numbers are always unique, right? So we should be going to set. Exactly. For example, I want to take student name with student contact number. Now, student name and student contact number. Then now, exactly. I can go with the map, guys. Map. See, map will stores key value pairs, right? Did you got an idea, guys? Did you got an idea? Sir, like what about this array list, linked list? Yeah, we'll be discussing, guys. We'll be discussing each and every class features. Once we discussed about the features, then you will be getting a little bit more clarity about these classes, right? I hope you got an idea, guys. Right. Now, right. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Now, guys, did you remember how to retrieve the data from arrays? Did you remember how to retrieve the data from arrays? Arrays, guys, arrays. Can you please tell me? If you remember, please tell me how to retrieve the data from arrays. Respond in the chat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Of course, I can retrieve the data from arrays by using for loop, for each loop. Am I right? By using for loop or else by using for each loop. Yes or no? Of course, by using index positions only. Come on, guys. Yes. Index position. Next int method. Manoj. Next int method is present in scanner class here. Not in arrays. Okay. That is correct, Dhanlakshmi. Yes. By using index values. Yes. Okay, guys. Now I am asking you the same question here. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. For list set Q and map. Okay. Now, question is, how to retrieve the data from collection classes. How to retrieve the data from collection classes. Okay, just a second. Like that. Okay. Yes. How to retrieve the data from collection classes? Answer. Just, okay, we'll do one thing. Answer. We can retrieve the data from collection classes in the below mentioned ways. We can retrieve the data from collections in the below mentioned ways. Okay. Now, first one. First one. By using for loop, just like array, guys. Did you remember how to retrieve the data by using for loop in array? Like we'll be trying to get the size, the length of an array, and with the help of that array, we'll be trying to iterate, right? Did you remember that, guys? Just like that. By using for loop, yes. By using for loop, we can retrieve the data. Second one is by using, of course, for each loop. By using for each loop also, we can retrieve the data. Third one is by using iterator interface. Third one is by using iterator interface. Fourth one is by using list iterator interface. iterator interface, list iterator interface. Finally, fifth one is by using enumeration interface. By using enumeration interface. Now, guys, iterator interface, iterator, list iterator, and enumeration interface. These three are interfaces, like predefined interfaces, which are used to retrieve the data, from collection framework. Sir, we can retrieve the data by using for loop. Yeah, of course. Guys, I'm not saying no. We can do that. We can retrieve the data by using for loop. We can retrieve the data by using for each loop also. But actually, these are dedicated interfaces which are only used to retrieve the data from collections. That's it. Not more than that. Am I clear with this, guys? Please tell me. Please tell me. Respond in the chat. Each interface is having its own special feature. For example, do you know what, guys? Iterator interface iterates only in forward direction. Iterates only in forward direction. Only in forward direction means we can retrieve the data only in forward direction. We cannot retrieve the data in backward direction. For example, did you remember for each loop, guys? Did you remember for each loop? Can we retrieve the data by using backward in a reverse order by using for each loop? No, we cannot. Did you remember that? Exactly. Likewise, iterator interface iterates only in one direction, that is in forward direction. When you are speaking about list iterator iterates both directions. Iterates in both directions. That is forward and backward directions. Forward and backward. Both directions, that is forward and backward directions. Are you understanding me, guys? Yes? Yes? List iterator. Now, when you are speaking about enumeration interface, guys, this enumeration interface, this is used to retrieve data from legacy classes. Used to retrieve data from legacy classes. Legacy classes in the sense, the classes which were present right from the first version of Java. Guys, you know that what is the first version of Java? The first version of Java is Java 1.0, right? Please tell me yes or no. Yes. From that version onwards, some classes are there. Example, enumeration interface. Sorry, example, vector. Vector is present right from the very starting of the version of Java. Okay, so if we want to retrieve the data from these kind of classes, we are supposed to use enumeration interface. Likewise, as simple as this. Did you got an idea, guys? Did you got an idea? Yes. Yes. So point number one, first point. So you should be understanding what is actually a collection framework or why we should be going to a collection framework. Do me a favor, guys. Can you please keep your side heading as collection framework? Please keep your side heading as collection framework, please. Yes. Just like a small question, just like a small question. Question. Why we are supposed to go to collections or why we are supposed to use collections? Why we are supposed to use collections? Just one more question. What is the difference between arrays and collections? What is the difference between arrays and collections? Next question. Next question. Performance wise and memory wise. Performance wise and memory wise, which one is better? Collections or arrays? Performance wise and memory wise, which one is better? Did you note down the questions? Guys, please tell me, did you note down the questions? That is great. That is great. Can you please have this points in your notes right now? Right now, please. Please. Guys, I told you for collections, before going to the program, you should be having a little bit theory, guys. So I hope you're understanding me. Before, like without understanding theory, if I'm trying to go with the program, you will not enjoy the class. I want you to enjoy the class. So that is the reason today I'm trying to discuss only theory. But guys, tomorrow is Saturday. Please don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay, please don't miss tomorrow's class, guys. Please. Krishna, you're asking me, sir, what is the difference between collection and collections? Krishna, what is collection? What is collection? Tell me. Collection. Exactly. Collections means group of objects. Collection is an interface. Collections means group of objects. That's it. Not more than that. Okay. Please, guys, please have these differences for me. Please. Sudesh, homogeneous in the sense same type of data, homogeneous. Heterogeneous means different data. Like in collections, we can store int, byte, short, long, float, char, double, string, any object. We can store like that. But in arrays, we cannot store like that, right? If that is an integer array, we need to store only integers. That is homogeneous. Okay, Suresh? Please inform if completed. Guys, please don't simply copy paste. Okay, I want you to understand the points. Please understand the points. Primitive, in the sense, primitive data types, int, byte, short, long, float, char, double, 8 primitive data types. Please understand the points and then write. Don't simply copy paste, guys, please. Right. Guys, some people are asking me, sir, whether this accepts duplicates or not, that class accepts duplicates or not. Whenever we are discussing about that particular topic, we'll discuss that, guys. Okay. You need to wait for that. You need to wait for that, please. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. Guys, underlying data structure means nothing. Just like method is not there. If it is a method, it's a predefined method. Obviously, some data structure will be there. But for arrays, you don't have that kind of methods, right? And arrays can hold both the object and primitive in the sense we can store primitive data types in arrays and we can store objects also in arrays. That is the only reason memory wise arrays are recommended. Sir, why memory wise arrays are recommended? Okay, guys, for example, why memory wise arrays are recommended, if you know how many elements you want to store, like you need to store, I repeat, once again, I'm saying you, if you know how many elements you need to store inside your array, then, 100% it is better to take array. For example, okay guys, let me tell you one thing. You want to collect your class, I repeat, you want to collect your class student roll numbers. You know how many students will be present in your class. Am I right or wrong, guys? How many students will be present? You know them. So directly you can take an array. Let us take the array length as 60. Why? Because you know there are only 60 students present in your class and you will be able to collect all those 60 student contact numbers or else roll numbers. For example, if there is a college fest is happening and you need to collect all those student details like contact numbers, then which one you will take? Will you take array? For example, if you're trying to take array, how much size you will be giving? Okay, let us take 1000. Okay, if 1000 people, below 1000 people came, fine, no problem. If above 1000 people came, will your project accepts? No, you will be getting an error. Why you will be getting an error? Because the length of the array is fixed. Are you understanding me, guys? So we are supposed to go to collections. Now, guys, collections performance-wise highly recommended. Why performance-wise highly recommended? Because, okay, guys, please let me try to give you a small example. Okay, you know array list, right? Or else you know vector. Vector is a predefined class. Yes or no? Please respond. Please respond. Vector, guys, vector. It is a predefined class, right? Vector is present in list or set or queue. Which one? Exactly. Vector is present in list. Okay. The default capacity of vector is 10. Means you can store 10 elements into your vector. After storing 10th element, if one more element you want to store, means you want to store 11th element, then the size of the vector will automatically increase to double. Means right now, what is the size of the vector? Right now, what is the size of the vector? 20. How many elements are present in the vector? 11. Remaining 9 elements, like remaining 9 memory locations are wasted. Are you understanding me, guys? Memory wise, not recommended, but performance wise, you can store any number of elements. You will never get any exception. Did you understand, guys? Please tell me. Exactly. That is the reason when you are speaking about arrays, memory wise recommended, but performance wise not recommended. And collections, memory wise not recommended, but performance wise highly recommended. Highly recommended. I hope you got a clear-cut idea, guys. Okay. Now, guys, please check this. In collection interface, for collection interface, let us assume that, just assume there are 50 methods which are present in. Let us just assume there are 50 methods which are present in collection interface. Okay. Now, all these 50 methods can be used by array list, linked list, vector, hash set, linked hash set, reset, linked list, and priority queue. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? All these 50 methods, I'm just saying, just an example, guys, just an example. Let us think that there are 50 methods which are present in collection interface. Can array list use these methods? If your answer is yes, why or how? I need explanation. If your answer is yes, why and how? How or why? Why array list can use those methods? Krishna, that is very good. Perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. That is 100% right. Yes, Manoj, that is correct. Yes, Suma, that is correct. Mukesh, yes. Shrikant, not exactly, but almost near. Almost near, Shrikant. Guys, yes, Kamlesh, that is correct. No, Srinivas Reddy, no. Guys, array list, linked list, vector, these are child classes for collection interface here. Inheritance. Inheritance, guys. Yes or no? Exactly. Now my question is, can hash map use the methods which are present in collection? Can hash map use? No. Linked hash map? Tree map? Hash table? No, they cannot. Why? Because these are implementation classes for map, not for collection. Okay, guys? Right. That is good. That is good. That is good. So, guys, please listen to me. Please listen to me. I want to start array list tomorrow. I want to discuss our array list topic tomorrow. What do you say? Right now, if I started also, it is going to take a little bit more time. I don't want to go like that. This is collections concept, guys. Why? Because if you understand collections, like the first program on that is array list, all other classes will be very easy for you. That is what I want to do. Is it fine for you? Right? So, guys, tomorrow we are going to start with array list. Tomorrow. Okay. Only array list. We'll just check only array list. After completing array list, if time is there and if you are saying, sir, we can go, then we'll be going with other classes also. But tomorrow's class is only for array list. Okay. Right, guys. Tomorrow we'll be trying to see the program on array list. All right, guys. All right. That's it, guys. That's it for today. And we'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Okay. Have a great day, guys. I hope you enjoyed our today's session. Trust me, tomorrow also will enjoy it. So we'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good night.